Okay. I'm not gonna be on this one. I'm not gonna be on here too long. I'm just gonna make this short, sweet, and straight to the point because I do have to do a TikTok live today because we're having pretty much a bad situation over here. So prayers for me, guys. If y'all can pray for me, that'd be awesome. On that end, let's just get straight to what I gotta talk about today. Russia is bringing the war to NATO. People have no idea what is going on, but Russia is bringing the war to NATO. So what are we talking about? So Romania has been hit with drone debris 3 times. Romania is on high alert. They got defense systems on their border, and they're ready to shoot down Russian missiles and drones in the area. Russia shot off, or is supposed to shoot off, a nuclear weapon today. They're going to be testing one of their nuclear weapons, not like the old school way. I talk about detonating it in the ocean, but they're going to shoot it towards the Barents Sea. And it's kind of weird because in the Barents Sea, the United States reconnaissance drone, or I should say P-8 surveillance drone just got, or not P-8, their freaking surveillance plane just got intercepted by a Russian M31 or Meg-31, which they said it was supposed to be a target because of how close it was getting to, I guess, an area they wasn't supposed to be at. But Russia didn't end up hitting it, so that's at least good. That's at least good. Or it didn't end up attacking or anything because it didn't violate airspace or anything like that. Y'all see what's going on with China. China sent 103 warplanes around Taiwan and 10 warships. Taiwan is in a really bad spot because the United States just wants to help them out as much as they can. They're trying to fix what they did with Ukraine, and they're starting a war a lot faster. This war is starting a lot faster between Taiwan and China. And it might not even start as Taiwan and China, as y'all keep hearing the United States saying that we might just go to war with China off the bat because they're preparing for war with us. They don't need us long to prepare for a war with Taiwan. They can take Taiwan anytime they want to. It's us that they're worried about getting in the way. Japan, Australia, all the above. The United States and friends, I call them. So keep your eyes open because it's getting very tense, my friends. Very tense. Bulgaria has found a drone on their territory with explosive weapons, and they're already assuming that it's possibly Russia's. Even though they said it's coming out of the Russian-Ukraine war, it's possibly Russia's. So if this comes out like this, then NATO's going to be on so high of alert, guys, that this is not going to be a game no more. I mean, it was never a game to begin with. I was hoping that we could avoid conflict, and I kept telling the trolls, stop asking for conflict because you're going to risk all of our lives for your dumbass fetish, your war fetish that y'all have. So I'm literally trying to wake people up. And there's people that just think this is all going to be fun and games, and it's not even close. It's going to be horrible. We're in the worst tensions ever, guys, ever. We have Russia teaming up with North Korea, both vowing some kind of assistance to the other. North Korea is looking for possible nuclear technology, possible submarine technology, or ICBM technology from Russia. Also, they want fossil fuels from Russia, too. And then in return, Russia just wants military aid for Ukraine, which could end up being personnel sent to Ukraine, could be ballistic missiles or actual rockets or something like that the Russians get from them. But they are supposed to get a lot of ammunition from North Korea, which is great for Russia because North Korea, they've been building up this stockpile and not doing shit with it. So that's just kind of where we're at right now. Oh, man. I'm trying to think of anything else. Azerbaijan as well is getting ready to face off against Armenia. Or I should say Armenia is getting ready to face off against Azerbaijan. I got news this morning that I guess Armenia is building up on Azerbaijan's border. And Azerbaijan is saying that Armenia might attack them. So I know they've been doing like tit for tats, little attacks on each other, like little shootouts here, killing a couple soldiers, shoot out here, killing another soldier, or damaging some things that's off their borders. but they haven't went into full-scale war yet. Russia's really pissed with Armenia right now because they're doing military drills with the United States, and Armenia is right in Russia's backyard, so they're taking this as the United States is trying to build a footprint in Russia's backyard, which it was already bad enough that we have all these footprints in front of Russia, or towards the west of Russia. But it's a whole different ball game of having it in the south, and of course we're in the east because of Alaska, and then up north, NATO's trying to build up north, and Russia's trying to stop them from building up north, because then they would have Russia officially surrounded. Right now, we only got them surrounded from the east, south, and west. If we move north, we would have Russia completely surrounded, and that's what we're trying to do, is find new routes up north in the North Sea. And yeah, that would be really bad. They're already paranoid enough. I don't know how much more of a paranoid Russia I want to deal with, considering they're already starting to hit NATO territory, as they've been saying they were going to do from the beginning. The more that NATO gets dragged into this war, the more the war gets brought to them. They kept saying that. Now the war's actually getting brought to NATO. Now everybody's all freaking out. Oh, why is Russia hitting NATO? Why is they doing it? Because we've been very supportive in this war. Billions and billions and billions of dollars from 50 countries, 50 different countries going to Ukraine. It's not some small ass package. That is a big package. Ukraine's getting... Sorry about that. It's all good. All good. We're all good. You guys can see me. Okay. Sorry, I had to get a call real quick. But yeah, so we have a lot of people on the verge of war right now, and it's not looking good, guys. The United States have been running emergency drills here. They're deploying shit at weird ass areas in this country. I've been getting calls from Army people telling me that there's been military activity that hasn't been normal for them, and that they're worried for them and their family, and been warning me to get my family in order. There's a lot of warnings going out there, guys. I know y'all seen the top general, or not top general, but the top Air Force secretary came out and made a statement saying that there's a lot of evidence that China's preparing for war with us, not Taiwan. He's directly said the United States. And that the United States should be getting ready like we did back in the day. So, friends, it's not looking good, man. I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and be a nuclear expert and say I know what's going to happen in a nuclear war, or if we're actually going to go into one or not. There's a lot of speculations if nukes are real or not, which I'm not going to go into that fence that they're not real, because I truly believe they are. But I do know that the saber rattling is going through the roof right now, and anything can happen at any point in time, no matter what. Yes, countries talk shit to each other in the past, but now we're in a different era, guys. It's not just talk. These guys are preparing. They're teaming up. They're joining each other's currencies. They are disputing each other's territories, to try to find a rally way to go against the West. Nobody wants to go on the United States dollar no more. Nobody wants to buy or get assets from our dollar. Nobody wants to trade through our dollar. None of that no more. They want to trade through gold. They want a value. They want a value for war with the United States. And right now, the value is gold. The value is silver. The value is everything but an IOU on a dollar. That's all the United States dollar is an IOU. It used to be backed by gold, and it used to be, very valuable. Now it's not. It's not as valuable as it used to be. It's now no longer backed by gold. It's backed by IOU and a bunch of debt. And China, this country, is starting to go to shit because of all the debt. At least that's what's being reported from several outlets, that China's starting to crash too, and this is why they're getting more aggressive and getting ready to go into war. So right now, everybody's just trying to fix their situations, and whoever's going to make it harder for whoever country is the ones that are going to be going to war with each other. So if United States makes it harder for China, then China's going to go to war with the United States. That's why they keep threatening war. If China's going to make it harder for the United States, then the United States is going to go to war with China. Russia's already making it hard for everybody because they're rallying the world against us. Iran and North Korea obviously is on their side. Philippines, South Korea, Japan, and Australia on our side. I don't know about Vietnam yet. Vietnam is trying to play neutral, but China's kind of pissed and thinking that they're moving more towards our side. We have Armenia, who's coming to our side, who is in Russia's CSTO and now wants to be a member of NATO, which is weird, going from one, you know, um, sort of kind of NATO group to going to a full blown other. Just showing the times that we live in, man. That's crazy. I think I have this one up here. I'm looking it up now, so I can show y'all some of these sources, so y'all don't think I'm just pulling shit out my ass. As y'all know, that's not me. That is not me. All right, let's get this in English. Nope, not that one. Should say Armenia. So it might be to the bottom down here. But yeah, it's Armenia, CSTO. Damn, I wish I had the green screen on here. It makes everything easier so I don't have to look everything up from the beginning. But yeah, they're trying to join NATO. They made a statement on it. Let me make sure. All right. Hit that thumbs up. Yeah, show love, guys. Show love, show love, show love, show love. If you can, if you don't want to, it's fine. Y'all already know I love y'all either way. That's just how it is with me. I'm going down the other one. See if they got it down here. We shot down 2 Russia vastly. Oh. Catastrophic. Next. All right. Marlene, I seen the Doomsday plane take off and turn off their transponder. Yeah, that's a big thing going on right now. I think it was New York Prepper where I saw. I have it. It's on War News 24. And sometimes they hide articles and stuff. So. All right. Sorry. All right. Keep getting a call. The person that keeps calling me don't know I'm on TikTok, or I'm on YouTube. I was about to say I'm on TikTok because I'm usually on TikTok when people call me, but it's YouTube. It's YouTube. Dang, they wait till I get a good YouTube live going to start calling my phone up and blowing this up, man. But yeah, man, it's getting wild, my friends. North Korea having a big threat. Romania is putting a no-fly zone about 30 kilometers away from their border with Ukraine. So that means any like missile or drone that comes within that no-fly zone, which means that Russia can't hit the Ukrainian ports or their missiles or drones get shot down, which that's an escalation of war, guys. I mean, this is getting dangerous. Bulgaria detonating that drone I just told y'all about on their territory. That just happened this morning. You can look it up. Bulgaria, drone, Russia. That's all you got to put in, and it will come on. So it's getting wild, man. It's really getting wild. How do you donate? You can donate. I have Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. We don't really promote it on YouTube as much as TikTok, and usually I have a banner down here that would do it for me, but I could type it in for you if you want. I just posted above your question. Oh, dang. Creators Tools, start a poll. Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. What's the Creators Tools? Oh, that's all I got to start a poll? Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let me see. There's something else going on today. Oh, China's going to be meeting with Russia. They're going to be talking about the Ukraine war and security, regional security, which is a really bad sign to me. So that means they're probably about to talk about what the United States, South Korea, and Japan's been beefing up. Because I don't know if y'all know, there's a team up in the Asian Pacific or the Indo-Pacific, and China, Russia, and North Korea is not liking it. So this is why they're teaming up closer too. I warned you guys earlier this year, for the ones that's been with me for a while, that as soon as the United States starts this team up with South Korea and Japan, that it wasn't only going to piss off North Korea, it was going to piss off China and Russia too, because they all share a border. So they have an excuse to say, hey, U.S., you're building up close to our borders. First, you're building up in Europe. Now you're building up down by the Korean Peninsula, which North Korea has a border with Russia and China. A lot of people don't know that, but that is true. They do have a border with both. And they have a way into Russia. That's why the U.S. is worried about them getting arms from Russia, or vice versa. And they have a way to get shit through China. And also, China and Russia have a huge border with each other, too. So that's another one that people don't. Oh, they should know that. They should know that China and Russia have a whole big-ass border with each other. The only one blocking them off from each other from the central is Mongolia, I believe. Mongolia is like right in between them. But besides that, they got a little border to the east and I believe a border towards the west. But sheesh. Jay, I've been talking about this summit that's going on. That's super important too. Have you been talking about this summit that's going on? Which summit? Which summit? Which summit are you talking about? I'll look it up. Let me see. News. China Belt and Road Summit. Participants welcome United States, India's rival plan. The UN Summit. Thousands march New York City ahead of the UN Summit. The SDG UN Summit. Oh, no, I didn't even hear about that. It's been taking place for a month now. Cuba calls on Global South to change the rules of the game. SG, what is that? SDG? SDG. SCG Summit, Leaders, Dialogue 1 and 2, SDG. Climate takes over the stage as UN global attention. Is it about climate change? Global leaders sound the alarm for sustainable development goals. Sustainment development goals. That's what it's about. SDG, sustainment development goals. It's a peace and safety. It's this peace and safety. Oh, interesting. No, I gotta read more into it. I didn't know this was going on. But then again, I don't pay attention to the UN or the WHO or any of them. For real. The UN just have way too many summits for me to keep up with. They're always at meetings and shit. And then, of course, the WHO also on there. But yeah, that's freaky. That's freaky. I'm going to keep up with that. Thank you for letting me know, Young Louis. Thank you. Everyone's looking for the F-35. Oh, yeah, I seen that. The F-35, $90 million plane going up missing. I guess stuck on autopilot. I originally thought when they said that the pilot ejected that the plane crashed. But, wow. That's a whole nother ball game with if it's stuck on autopilot, bro. Nobody's flying that motherfucker. I mean, it should be able to be found on radar. Like, we could check planes, we could track all doomsdays and all this, but we can't track an F-35, on autopilot. An unidentified F-35 landed in Cuba a little while ago. Oh, that's maybe the F-35 they're looking for. I don't know. I don't want to give y'all the wrong idea, but yeah, that's interesting. All right. Beacon signal going off. An autopilot to the nearest Ukrainian landing. Right. Can you imagine the F-35 flies to the United States to Ukraine and just crashes? Ukraine, there goes our F-35. Let's reverse engineer it. Now, I think the West will come in and take it at that point. I don't know. I don't think they'll let Ukraine take it at that point, but that would be interesting. All right. What else do I have for you guys? I didn't want to stay on here too long. I ain't trying to do an hour live yet, so I have to do a lot of rallying on TikTok. Hopefully, I can get some help today. Um, Nuclear war. Who threatened a nuclear attack this time? Somebody threatened a nuclear attack. We already talked about China. We already know North Korea. I think it was Russia. I think it was someone in Russia threatened a nuclear attack. Basically, get your shit together. There was going to be Medvedev. I didn't talk about that on YouTube. No, I didn't get to talk about that. So a lot of people assumed that there was going to be a nuclear 9/11. Now, the Russian bombers, or I should say doomsdays, nuclear warplanes, whatever you want to call them, were up in the air before 9/11. And Medvedev had made a call on the day before 9/11 about a nuclear 9/11 strike on the United States. Now, he wasn't talking about a nuclear strike on the United States on 9/11. He was talking about marking a new anniversary of a disastrous situation in the United States. So, therefore, it would be a new 9/11, but except it wouldn't be 9/11. It would be on the date that they nuked us, of course. So, the day before, he basically was saying we're going to have a new 9/11, or we're going to have somebody, if we keep being aggressive, we're going to have a nuclear strike come out of nowhere. A surprise nuclear strike. Which is, once again, a huge deal. That is a huge deal. Coming from him, because he's the head of Security Council and the vice president of Russia. And he's like next in line if something was to happen, with Vladimir Putin or something. And the fact that he's already threatened to nuke Europe, turn the UK into pretty much a fucking underwater island, or to sink the UK, basically sink the UK, to turn our country into a radioactive wasteland. I mean, this dude is crazy, bro. I wouldn't want him to be the president. Vladimir Putin is doing a better job of being president right now. I don't want to deal with Dmitry Medvedev, bro. But yeah, he's threatening to nuke the United States as well. And this is kind of why I named this live Russian Friends, because Russia's making new friends, and they all got the same agenda to take us out. They're all sneaking troops into our country. We have China sneaking troops into our country, as I proved many and many times over. They're already here. They're already waiting for the war to be declared. Personnel entering the United States, because I don't know how many times I actually showed it on YouTube. I know I talked to my TikTokers about it a million times, but I don't know about my YouTubers. So let's go here. All you gotta do, if you want to search it for yourself, is put in blood sucking or China blood sucking troops coming through the border. Or I'm gonna put blood drinking. I ain't gonna say blood sucking, because that just sounds like vampires. Blood drinking troops. That's all you gotta put in. And here we go. And I can actually let y'all watch the video about it.
Welcome back. We're back with former House Speaker Newt Gingrich and Gatestone Institute senior fellow Gordon Chang. Gordon, I mentioned the number of apprehensions at the southern border of Chinese nationals over the last year is up 1,300%. Do you think these people are running from the Communist Party, or are they being directed to come and stay in America until further word?
Both. First of all, we're seeing desperate middle-class Chinese. These are generally not poor people, because they can afford to pay $35,000 a head to the Mexican cartels to bring them in. But among them are packs of males of between 5 and 15 who are of military age, not coming with family groups, pretending not to speak English, and engaging in Chinese military rituals like drinking blood. A border section patrol chief said that some of them are known to have Chinese military affiliations. So clearly these are saboteurs coming into America to wage war on the United States on the first day that there is war in Asia.
That is just drinking blood? Is that what you just said?
Yes, one of the Chinese military rituals is to slaughter an animal, in this case, chickens. Michael Yan, a war correspondent, has seen this, and they drink the blood. And this was done in a hotel in Panama after they crossed the Darien Gap from Colombia.
So, blood drinking Chinese troops are entering the United States. I'm not on TikTok, so I'm going to censor myself. And it's all on here. Chinese blood drinkers attack U.S. Fox News guests blood drinking Chinese soldiers secretly invaded the United States for an upcoming attack. Chinese soldiers are drinking blood. That's the video we just watched. And then so on and so on and so on and so on. Yes, yes. Chinese troops are... This is a ritual that they do. So yeah, that's where we're at. We got blood drinking troops entering our country, and getting ready to start a war with the United States. Or I can't say start a war, but bring the war here when it first touches in Asia. So the first day China declares war on us, all these Chinese troops will activate, will turn against civilians or cause havoc or destroy stuff or turn off power or something. They already know where everything is. They've probably been in this country for a long time, guys. Let's not be stupid and say, oh, they just came into our country. No, they've probably been in this country and new ones are coming in. So there's probably ones that's kind of veteranized that knows all our shit here at home. And there's probably the new ones that's coming in that's going to learn from them or, you know, take orders from their government. Maybe they're going to be placed in different areas. You can also, for those that just like to research shit, search up Chinese tourists storming past United States military bases or flying drones over United States military bases. And you will see that we've had an increase of Chinese tourists that are also doing attacks on, or not doing attacks, but are surveilling or looking for bases or looking for silos and shit like that. So it's not good. This is not a good sign, guys. They're infiltrating our country and really starting some problems. So letting y'all know, starting some problems. I knew I should have made it slow. I should have made this broadcast a lot slower. Sorry, guys. This is why I said I wasn't going to broadcast for long. Too much freaking going on. Okay. All right. So, anyways, make a long story short, guys, we're going to war. A lot of people have been coming to my TikTok and asking me to go on YouTube and actually talk to you guys over here because, yeah, we are at that point where it's just getting really bad. It's just getting really bad, man. No, it's people calling. It's people calling. I shouldn't be frozen anymore. Every time someone calls, it gets worse. But yeah, we good. But be safe out there. Be prepared. Have a plan. Follow big YouTube creators like New York Prepper, like Off Grid, like Canadian Prepper. All these guys that's going to help you. They all have different of opinions, but they are here to help you. That's what this community is here to do. That's what big creators are. Well, certain big creators. I can't say all of them because some of them are fear mongers, but the ones that I've named are cool. Go check them out. Mafugo, go check him out. Dabu7, go check him out. These are all people that have been warning people for years and for a long time to get ready, to get prepared for things that are coming, to have a plan. Don't be caught off guard because we are in that time where anything can happen at any point in the day. I don't care what your theory is. I don't care who's coming to take the swamp out of this country or anything like that. Obviously, they're still promoting a war. They're still promoting that some big war is going to come and happen, and it's supposed to happen. I mean, this has been prophesized for years. World War II happened, we're going to have a World War III. We're going to have a World War III, one way or the other. We're already in it, but it's going to get out of control. So I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm going to let it out to you guys the best way that I can. That's just how I am. I don't sugarcoat shit. But on that note, I'm going to continue to keep my eye out. I have to go over to TikTok because today's a very important day for TikTok. Much love, guys. Remember our golden rule always: love, unity, and peaceful life. I'm going to save this so you guys can continue to watch this and hear what I said at the beginning to end. I just ended it because I didn't want to keep repeating the things I was saying in the beginning, because that's kind of the big thing right now, the really big thing. Besides the United States about to send Ukraine to attack them and said that they can hit Russia with them too. Yeah, that's just going to make this even more juicier, huh? For those on here, I'm about to head over to TikTok. Probably be on there. Give me like 15 minutes. So like 2:45-ish, I should be on there. And we will go from there. For YouTube, let me see what happens with everything here. So like I said, we have a big problem going on right now that I just don't want to put out on YouTube, because more of my locals watch my YouTube than they do on my TikToks. But I do have a problem going on, and if this problem gets solved, I can do more stuff on YouTube because I have my setup. I have my printer set up now. I figured out how to set up this printer up here that someone sent me. Yep, this baby's working now. I've already printed out a couple of things, but yeah. YouTube is ready. YouTube is pretty much ready. If I get everything settled, we're gonna have a blast up here. I can't wait. I'm gonna be the new Alice Jones, but better. All right. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.